What's up guys, and welcome to this week's Merce World. I've had an extremely busy week watching films and TV shows on Netflix, Amazon and Sky, and wow, what a selection. I literally could have probably done 3 videos worth, but obviously we've only got about 5 minutes or so I'll get straight to the good ones. Don't forget to stay to the end of this video where we're doing a little competition for this month to celebrate all new subscribers, so keep them coming. I really appreciate it guys, so make sure you stay to the end, check that one out. Without further ado, let's see what I've been watching this week. In the Shadow of the Moon on Netflix this week. It's a Netflix original starring Boyd such and such, can't recall his surname, from Narcos, you remember from, and also the awful Predator film that came out last year that was recently shown on Sky. I didn't review it, it was that bad. Don't waste your life on it. It was one of the worst films I've ever seen. Absolute trifle. I know trifle's a thing, but I didn't want to swear. It's about a serial killer and a cop. So the Boyd guy I'm talking about from Narcos, he plays a cop. There's a serial killer going around. It's all different eras of time, sort of goes through different years. It's one of the better Netflix original films. Doesn't mean it's great. It's probably 7 out of 10 if I'm being generous. Starts off very promising, like the movie 7. I thought, oh, this is going to be quite dark and stuff. I didn't actually see the cover of the movie. After a good start, it kind of then trails off a little bit and it becomes a sci-fi movie, which I was not expecting at all. Synopsis doesn't really tell you that, and it was only when I saw the cover for the movie I realised it was a sci-fi film, but it was too late then because I'd already spent 2 hours watching this. I'm being a bit harsh, to be honest. Not a bad film. It's an easy watch. If you're stuck for something to watch, average film overall. So worth a watch, but not great. So it's not the best film at the moment, but if you have watched everything else, then definitely have a little look at this and let me know what you think below. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Colossal on Netflix, starring Anne Hathaway, who I think is a fantastic actress. She does a lot of mainstream movies. She's a kind of darling of Hollywood, but she does a lot of independent films as well. She actually looked for her catalogue on IMDb. She's got some great films in there, some really deep, emotional ones. This movie, it's hard to explain. It's an indie film. So if you're into indie films, I think you'll enjoy this. The story is about a woman who's a bit troubled in her life. She's a bit of a messer, a bit of a drinker, a bit of, not really in life where she wants to be. And during this time, she sort of develops this power where she can control this Godzilla type monster and sort of cause carnage, and she can do it all in her mind by standing in a playground. Sounds a bit odd. It is a bit odd. It's an odd film. If you're into your odd, weird sort of indie movies, I'd recommend this one. I enjoyed it. I'm a massive fan of kind of something a bit different, and this really was a bit different. And you can't beat watching Anne Hathaway in a movie because I think she's really, really good. So if you're watching Anne, give me a call. I'm single. So check that one out. I thought it was really, really good. It's not gonna be for everyone. If you're one of these people who only likes omelette and chips, you ain't gonna like, the chef special. And this is a chef special. So think about it like that. Yeah, think about it in restaurant terms. All right, so check that one out. If you haven't seen it, let me know what you think in the comments below. So it's not gonna be for everyone, but I'd be interested to see what you think. It's competition time now. We're giving away 2 free cinema tickets to a cinema of your choice. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment, preferably what Halloween films review at my Halloween special at the end of this month. The winner will be drawn the episode at the start of November. I'm doing this, guys, as a little thank you for all your support, so please be sure to share. Hopefully you are a winner. The Green Book on Amazon Prime Video. This one has actually already been on Sky, I believe, but if you missed it that time round, make sure to check it out this time round. It's a fantastic movie. It's an Oscar-winning movie. It stars Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali. Hope I pronounced that correctly. I apologise if I haven't. Who's actually won 2 Oscars for Best Supporting Actor, including for this movie and also Moonlighting. And he's actually been cast as Blade in the upcoming Marvel movie. So for any Marvel fans out there, be sure to check him out. It'll be interesting to see how he plays the character after Wesley Snipes. The film is fantastic. It's a kind of buddy film. Basically, he's a musician, a black musician during the 60s, early 60s in America, who lives in upstate New York, I believe. He's a doctor. He's really well respected, has a good standard of living there, who decides to do a tour of the deep south of USA where it's very, very racist, and they still treat black people in an awful manner. He's kind of doing it to spread the word, to kind of prove a point and say, I want to spread my music and, sort of let people enjoy it. He decides to hire a bodyguard who's also the bodyguard of Frodo from Lord of the Rings. So he's obviously been typecast. And they go across America, and basically it's the story of that. It's kind of Italian, old-fashioned guy from America, white guy, who is protecting this black guy throughout the Deep South. Really, really good film. Really feel good in a lot of aspects. There's also a lot of harsh moments. It's a drama, a warm drama is how I'd put it. Really worth checking out. I really enjoyed it, and I'd recommend it to anyone. Ah, you little cheat. Oh, mate, I'm going to come around there and I'm going to bury you in the blood. Oh, hi, guys. Sorry, I was just playing a bit of game in there. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you entered the competition as well. Don't forget to tell your friends. We'll be back next Thursday for all of your Netflix, Amazon, and Sky requirements. And I'll see you then. Thanks again, guys. Ciao for now.